Hello everybody, so today's video is going to be a comic book and graphic novel book haul. So instead of my vintage attire, I've ditched that in favour of a Marvel t-shirt. So I'm trying to be all matching. So as usual, I'll try and leave a link for all the books that I mentioned down in the description bar below. And yeah, let's just get straight into it, shall we? So the first book that I picked up is Wonder Woman The War Years 1941 to 1945. Presenting over 20 classic full-length Wonder Woman tales from the DC Comic Vault by Roy Thomas. It's this big chunky monkey book here. Basically, with the whole Wonder Woman thing, Wonder Woman is my favourite superhero, if you didn't know that already. And I really enjoy reading about her. I own all of the New 52. I've started collecting the Superman and Wonder Woman ones as well. And I'm looking forward to the new ones by DC, but I just wanted some of the old ones, and I saw this, and I think I paid between £15 and £20, something like that, so it wasn't too bad, but obviously it is a good chunk of money, but it wasn't too bad. And it's just got lots of the original ones, including the first ever one, which is fabulous, and it's really interesting to learn about her from the beginning, really. If I show you, oh, it's quite heavy. But that's the artwork. It's really nice. It's so well put together, and they do have ones which are, I think they've got a Superman one and a Batman one. I think they're both war years as well. With the whole film coming out and the new comics coming out, I just thought, you know what, I just want to read it from the beginning, and I really want to get a sense of the real Wonder Woman. So I'm really enjoying reading this at the moment, and if you're interested, I can do a full review. Just let me know in the comment section if you'd like that. Sticking with the DC comic theme, I got Batgirl Volume 3, Death of the Family. Sorry about the really shiny cover on the light. This one I picked up because I loved Volume 2. I read Volume 2 back at the end of last year, and I thought that was incredible. I gave it 5 stars. It was one of my favourite books of all time. And I was like, I have to pick up Volume 3. And Volume 3, by the looks of it, contains the Joker. I'm really excited. It's quite a thick one. I'm really excited to see what happens with her family. And to be honest, I've never read anything with the Joker in, so I'm going to see how I get on. And just Batgirl is brilliant. Honestly, she's so good, so I'm so excited to read this. Another comic, but definitely not a superhero, but it might be childish to some, but I don't care. It's a Simpsons comics extravaganza. I picked this up at a charity shop for £2.99. Basically, I'm not the biggest fan of that much American comedy or anything, but it's something that I always have on in the background. Like, I've always got The Simpsons on in the background, or Friends in the background when I'm doing something. And The Simpsons is something that I think is really funny for both adults and children. And I saw this in a charity shop and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try and see if I like it. I don't know whether it's childish or not, but in all fairness, I don't care. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've ever read any of the Simpsons comics as adults. Hopefully I'm not the only one. Then I got another one of the Agatha Christie comic strip graphic novel thing. This is the Big Four, and inside we have some lovely bright green end papers, and the pictures look quite alright, although I'm not keen on the look of Poirot that much, to be honest, but we'll see how it gets on. I'm not the biggest fan of this book in general, the Big Four, as in the full-length story. However, sometimes when you do read the graphic novel version, sometimes it does kind of improve the story or make you want to reread the full-length novel again, so I thought I'd give it a try. If you're interested in looking at my other collection of these, I will leave the link for a video that I did all about these comic strip graphic novel things up in the eye up top and in the description bar below as well. So yes, these are getting really hard to get my hands on, so I'm literally just picking them out as and when I see them. And in all honesty, I don't know if they're getting rid of these. If you know if they're getting rid of these out of publication, because they are getting that hard to get hold of, let me know in the comment section, because I don't know whether they're trying to get rid of them. I hope not. And then finally, a load of Jane Austen, to be honest. Starting with Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, the graphic novel, Are You Immune to the Darcy Appeal? This is published by Campfire, who I've never heard of, but I saw this online and I really liked the look of it. I really liked the look of the pictures inside, and I loved the colouring. What kind of drew me to this one was the fact that we have both speech bubble Then we have like the little yellow description boxes, and we also have thought bubble as well. And I think for a graphic novel like Pride and Prejudice, thought bubbles are quite important because it's quite a witty novel, and a lot of it is done through kind of wit and thought. So I was really impressed that they had that. I love the quality of the paper, and I think the colours are just beautiful. Isn't this just a beautiful... Oh yes, definitely. And then finally I picked up the Marvel illustrated versions, Marvel, hence the top, of the Jane Austen books. However, I can only find 4. I am missing... What am I missing? I'm missing Mansfield Park and Persuasion. I don't know if they do them. If you know if they do them or not, please let me know, because I'm trying to find them and I can't find them. I don't know if they've just not done them. So first one I picked up was Jane Austen's Emma, and I have not too long ago finished Emma actually, and I was really excited to pick this up. However, Emma is meant to be like really beautiful and pretty, and I don't think she looks very beautiful and pretty. I think it's her nose, but I don't think anyone in here looks that beautiful or pretty. In all fairness, I'm not too impressed with the pictures in this one, but I thought I'll see how I go, and I got it in a really nice hardback edition. And all the rest of them are in paperback, which is a bit of a shame because I wanted them all in hardback, but I just couldn't find them all in hardback, so I got the rest in paperback. But anyway, next one I got Sense and Sensibility, which I like. However, if I can find a good picture that illustrates this, the females' heads are very strange. Like, they have really little necks and then kind of, I'm not sure if like a normal shaped head, but it looks like a quite bulbous head because she's got such a small neck. I don't know why they've done this. I'm just not a bigger fan of the artwork in these, to be honest. I'm just not, yeah, just not a fan. But it might be really good. It is Marvel, so that's why I've got them. So then I picked out Northanger Abbey, which in all fairness I just generally need to reread anyway, which I actually quite like the artwork in this one because it is quite cartoony, but it's cartoony enough. It's not trying to be anything else, and they have really beautiful use of colours, and I just really love the images. I mean, this picture here of the Royal Crescent I think is absolutely gorgeous, and if you've been to Bath at the Royal Crescent, they've got it really down to a T. It's so beautiful, and I just love the images. I really like this one, and I love the colours, and just, yes. And as I said, I need to reread Northanger Abbey anyway, so it's a good excuse. And then finally I picked out the most famous one out of these Marvel Illustrated, but the one that I'm kind of least impressed with, which is the Pride and Prejudice one. Not necessarily for anything bad. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the pictures inside, but I have to show this one image and it just really annoys me. And it's the picture of all the sisters together. There it is. I'm just like, does this look like girls from the early 1800s? No, it really does not. I'm just like, what on earth? I'm like, they look like they've literally just stepped off a catwalk in like our time, not 200 years ago. I'm just like, what on earth? Now, it might seem that I am kind of moaning about these Marvel Illustrated ones, but I got them because they're Marvel, so I thought they'd be good. So, you know, the illustrations might not be my favourite apart from the Northanger Abbey ones, but I'll try them, you know? It's Marvel, so hopefully we'll be good. So there we go, that is my graphic novel and comic book haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're all having a lovely day, and I shall see you soon. Take care for now. Bye.